Why propeller shaft bolts getting loose? There was a serious problem of propeller shaft bolts used to hold two flanges together getting loose. These bolts were used for connecting propeller shaft flange with gearbox flange or differential flange or another propeller shaft. There were complaints of these propeller shaft bolts getting loose very frequently. To verify the fact, I got all propeller shaft bolts tightened in my presence on 5 buses. Same buses were inspected after 8 days. It was found that some of the propeller shaft bolts were badly loose and some others slightly loose. Badly loose bolts were removed for inspection. On inspection, it was found that threaded portion which was in the flange was completely worn out. On detailed investigation, it was found that the length of the shank portion, plain portion, was equal to the thickness of one flange only, and other flange was resting completely on threaded portion. Obviously, flange was having contact with the crest of the threads only. In this case, as the contact area is less, crest of the threads are getting worn out in short time only. This was the root cause for bolts getting loose, same as shown in this sketch. Ideally, length of the shank portion should be equal to thickness of two flanges less pitch of the thread. It is to ensure that nut does not get tightened against last thread. In the last thread, depth of the thread goes on reducing, and depending upon the clearance between the threads of the bolt and the nut, at some point they are in contact and further tightening is prevented. In this C.ASE, all the tightening load is on the single point of contact and hence it gets worn out in very short time. We then switched over to modified bolts as shown in the sketch, and problem of bolts getting loose was completely eliminated. Always keep in mind that whenever you are facing the problem of any bolt getting loose in operation, you should try to find out whether load is acting against very small area. We need to take care while replacing the bolts. Answer to Quiz 2. Flat belly driver. Actual complaint of the driver was his foot not reaching brake pedal. On investigation, it was found that horizontal distance between nearest point on steering wheel to brake pedal as shown in sketch was 23 inch instead of ideal distance of 19 inch. As the flat belly driver was short, his legs were not reaching brake pedal. This was then modified and ideal distance of 19 inch was maintained. Thereafter, no driver had any complaint. Thank you for watching this video. Watch the channel PS Auto Solutions to learn many secrets of automobile with Praveen Shinde. Thank you.